Figured I'd do an update on the Jeep here. Been doing some wheeling in it, that's why it's dirty. It's actually been about a week and a half, but I mean, you know, rain's been cleaning it. Light bar's still alive. Obviously the new tires. One thing that we had to do the other day was a shock. I'll just shit on it right now, but yeah. Anyway, this bolt that is on the end of this, which is like this one, broke off and broke the threads off with it, and it's just a rivet basically. So you got to replace this whole piece right here on the rear end to be able to replace that. So we drilled it and tapped it and put a bolt in there to hold it on. Good Lord. So much crap on here from the other day. I got this thing buried in mud. Went out to buddies and he was like, oh, it's not that deep. And then we went in it and sunk to the axles. I was like, no, it's not deep at all. You're right. But somehow managed to get like 150 feet forward through it, and then had to back out, but I couldn't cut new trails because it was so deep. Originally, the reason we had to take the shock off was because this bolt that was there, well, both of them were loose, so the shock was just sitting back here vibrating all over the place. But we tried to take that one out, and it snapped off up in there. And that one I got to come out with PV blaster and everything like that. So we drilled that one the best we could, tapped it, got that one. We got that one out, we retapped it just to fix the threads, got some new bolts, put them in. So we got that part fixed. And then let's see what else. Oh, up front, get up front here. We had to replace the pinion seal in here. As you can see, it's new. It's just, oh, that's just a little bit of that silicone left over. That was not needed. It's just adding weight. Get off there. Anyway, need to grease that. We got that replaced. It was kind of a bitch. It was more of a bitch to get it out than anything, but got it replaced last weekend. Emptied the old diff fluid out of the front and put new in and a new gasket. What else have we done? I gotta get this one fixed before we go on the 29th. We've got a big party we're going to because it is also loose. So every time you hit a bump, you can hear the damn thing. And I tried to tighten it, but it's just gonna break off, so I'll just get new bolts and put in there. So not a huge deal, but big enough. There's mud everywhere, even after I got into this thing and sprayed it off. These brakes are gonna be a bitch to do, that's for sure. All this crap on here. It's everywhere. But yeah, it's been a couple hours at the car wash, ought to come clean. Got the new thermostat put in it. Also got the new lights in, green LED. Cooling fan's wired on a switch now. So that way I can control it whenever I want, which helps because it was overheating. CB works now. else do we got here? Got my fancy oil cap I found laying in the garage somewhere. I don't know what the hell it came from, but it fit, so I put it on. New thermostat, 180 degree. It was leaking, so I tightened the shit out of it, and it stopped leaking finally. My buddy said these things are notorious for leaking after you change those, because he's changed them like multiple times and they always leak. But we got a good seal on it and it hasn't leaked yet, so got lucky. It's my fancy wiring job on the fan, which I need to replace, because this one, after you turn it on, it wants to die down for some reason. Like, it'll turn on, come on high for a while, and then it'll just like lose all power and barely spin. So it's a piece of shit. What else did we do? Distributor, cap and rotor, plugs. There's some other stuff. New fan belt or serpentine belt. I'm forgetting stuff. I mean, I've put LEDs in the turn signals in the back, brake lights, not the brake lights, the reverse lights are LED now. So we got that done. Check this. This weekend we're going to flush the coolant, order new cooling fan. I'm going to completely flush the system out and clean it. Also going to fix that shock. We're going to take the doors off in the front, but it's a pain in the ass and I don't feel like screwing with it. So, yeah. But give you a little update and